mindfulness, it's anchoring your mind in the now. It sounds easier said than done, attending to what you're doing at the moment. Your brain is like 6 lanes of traffic. You have so many thoughts going on at the moment. You're probably aware that there's a tap running in the background, but you're not really aware of it. That's all sort of stuff under the surface. You're also aware you're talking to me. You're probably looking at my old face. That's something else you're aware of. You're probably also aware of a tile floor under your feet. That's something you're aware of in the moment. But your mind also is probably tracking back a few years. You may have remembered a conversation that seems inconsequential. It may be something that sticks around and it rankles. Or you may be thinking about something that you've got to do later, like, how am I going to edit this? This might be a problem. Oh my God, what's this going to be? Oh, what do I do? What if he drops something in the middle of this conversation? What if? If you go to work, if you go to Exeter and you're there first thing, like at 6 o'clock in the morning, that's kind of early. Early in the morning when people are going to work, you usually see people walking along. They've got either headphones on or they're looking. Their mind is elsewhere. It's usually because they're taking stock. They're waking up and they're trying to make sense of what's going on, trying to remember things. They're thinking about what they've got to do. How often do you walk through Exeter early in the morning when people are on their way to work and they're just going... You don't.
Mindfulness is included in many Eastern religions and most famously Hinduism and Buddhism. It is thought to have been included in the earliest Hindu teachings 4,000 years ago, showing how to disconnect with your mind and ego and instead reflect on the beauties of the world and God's doing. 2,500 years later, mindfulness was considered to be an English translation of the first step of enlightenment, Sati. An American professor named John Kabat-Zinn studied meditation with other Buddhist teachers after he first discovered it at university. He later founded the Stress Reduction Clinic at the University of Massachusetts Medical School, where he first adapted the Buddhist teachings and developed the Stress Reduction and Relaxation Program. He then removed the Buddhist framework and any connection between mindfulness and Buddhism, and instead renamed his program as Mindfulness-Based Stress Reduction, MBSR. MBSR is a scientific context which is still being researched today.
How does it help? It stops people being lost in their own thoughts. The thoughts are powerful. Thoughts are thoughts, aren't they? What are they? You can think about someone walking through the ford down the road. How you go through life, whatever you do, however you function, it's like walking through that river. All your thoughts are like the water passing your feet. Like the cars on the motorway. Lots of analogies, I know, but some you just let go over the horizon. Oh, I had a cheese sandwich in 1983. I remember that one as a good cheese sandwich. That's why I'm still remembering it now. Oh yeah, I remember in primary school that teacher wagging her finger at me. I remember that. They're all cars that just pass through your mind. They're all water passing your feet. This is how thoughts are. Something comes along, like, she really hates me, doesn't she? And that's like a car grinding to a halt. You can't move your mind away from it. The thought has now hijacked you and captured you. It's almost like your thoughts, it's how much power your thoughts have over you. So the more that you can harness that ability to go, it's just a thought, the more control you have. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
Mindfulness is very important. I think it's very important for everybody. People with mental health, people with busy lifestyles, businessmen, everybody. It just makes you connect back to the source. Who you are, what kind of animal you are, what is your mentality. In a busy life, in this world, everything's just too fast. We need to reconnect. If we don't reconnect, you end up in a big mess. So I think mindfulness can never do anybody any harm.
In my daily life, I feel so much more relaxed and so much happier, and with other people as well. I feel I'm more, have more empathy with other people, and just a happier and more grounded feeling.
I remember it really vividly. The first night I tried it, I was sceptical, but I gave it a whirl, and it was like a defining moment of like almost like the clouds parting and the sun shone down, and it was just suddenly realising that I didn't have to treat all the thoughts and the stuff that goes through my head as truth or fact. I can just see where my mind's gone, observe it for a second and then let it go.